Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sonia and I would love it if you could subscribe. And if you're already an existing subscriber, welcome back. So for today's video I'm going to be filming my update to the 50 Shades of Brown project. So this is a PANtastic Ladies Club Facebook group project and it was created by Jessica, Amanda and Cece. I'll make sure to have their channels linked below and a link to the PANtastic Ladies Club Facebook group if you'd like to go over there and join. And this project is where you choose 50 items that have the colour brown on them, so it could be in the name, the packaging, anything like that. So this update I'm not going to be able to roll anything out. I in a way didn't think I would be able to. I thought maybe some of the masks I introduced, but I haven't really used any masks over the last month, to be honest. I'm going to try and get a bit better at that. But yeah, I can't roll anything out, but I have made some good progress on some of these products. Before we get started, I do just want to say hopefully the lighting's okay. I'm filming this a lot later than what I would have liked. It is now 8:10 and the natural lighting I usually use at this time of year, we're losing it, so I'm trying to be fasting doing this, so hopefully the lighting's okay. So this project does go from 15th of April 2024 to the 15th of April 2025, and that is the second time I've said that. That just makes me feel like, oh my god, it's 2025 next year. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. So I am going to start with the makeup portion of this project. So the way that I've done this project is like makeup, skincare, body care and hair care. And I have used a lot more of the makeup products than I thought I would at this moment. So we've got quite a few things to go through. So the first product is the Primark Prep and Perfect Illuminating Primer. So my goal for this one is to finish it. I have used it 11 times this update and I was here last update and now I'm here. So I've made some progress on that. I'm pleased with that. This is a really beautiful primer. It gives a beautiful glow to the skin. I like the smell of this. The one thing though is I'm finding the smell is changing a little bit, so I'm really trying to focus on this one to get it done, but I'm pretty pleased with that progress. So the next product, which is I count also as a primer, is a Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I have actually put this on first, then I put the primer on, and I find that it gives a really beautiful base for my foundation. I don't do that every time, but I am finding I do like the way my skin looks when I do that. But I also love the way my skin looks when I use this as well. So I've used this 8 times for a total of 8 uses, and I do want to finish this one. I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish it. I've never used one of these before, but I really like this product, so I'm happy to continue to keep using that. The next product I have is my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. So my goal for this one is to finish it as well. I've used it 9 times this update for a total of 9 uses, and I was here and now I'm down to here. So I have made a little bit of a jump. This is going to take me some time. However, at the moment this is the only foundation I am using because the other one in my Beauty A to Z just isn't working for me at this moment. So this is the only one I am using. I haven't worn makeup a huge amount, to be honest, since last update. I'm finding I'm only really putting on makeup at the moment when I'm like going out, for example, or going to the office, things like that. So I'm not getting a huge amount of makeup uses. I'm going to try and be a bit better at that, but I usually find if I'm like working from home, I have other things I'm trying to do on my lunch now rather than do my makeup. So I've used this 9 times and hopefully I can make some more progress on this by next update. I really do love that foundation though. It is one of my favourites. And a bit of a spoiler for products that came into my collection, I did go to a Charlotte Tilbury event on the weekend and I did pick up the concealer to go with that foundation because I have heard good things. I've also heard bad things, so I'm curious to see what I think, but I did want the concealer to match this because I do really like this foundation. The next item is the Bella Pierre It's Only Natural eyeshadow palette. So my goal for this one is to use it 5 times. At the moment I've used it 4, so this is definitely going to be one that will roll out by next update. I hadn't used it before I brought it in. I really enjoy this palette. Really enjoy it. I think the formula is lovely. So this will definitely be something that will be staying in my collection once I've got my 5 uses. And I'd be happy to travel with this because I feel like these are the types of colours that I would usually do in looks anyway, and also pinks. But yeah, I have one more use to go on this. I think this will definitely be one I will have rolled out by next update. The next one is another eyeshadow palette. This is the Nude Rich by Huda Beauty. And my goal for this one is 5 uses as well. So all the eyeshadow palettes I brought in were for 5 uses. So this is what this one looks like. I absolutely love this one as well. It's so, so pretty. I've used it once, so I do have 4 more uses to go on this. I am trying to focus on the ones in my eyeshadow roulette. If I feel like I want a specific pink look and I think that these colours will match it, I will use it. But yeah, really do enjoy that palette. I've got 4 more uses to go on that one. And the last palette I brought in was the Natasha Denona Zendo palette. And again, my goal for this is to use it 5 times. And I've only used it once up to now. And I liked the look that I did with this as well. I would like to play with a few more of the colours in here as well in my 4 uses I do have. But yeah, it's a nice palette. The next product I have is my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Now I did have this one standing up, but when I brought my products downstairs it has fallen. But I did manage to mark it before I did this update. So my goal for this one is to finish it. I have used it 20 times this update for a total of 20 uses, and this is where I'm at. So I was at the top line here and now I'm down to here. With that progress, I may actually have this one done by next update. It does look like there's a lot sticking to the sides, but I'm not sure whether I'm going to take the stopper out of my products going forward, because I usually do find it does get pretty messy. With this one, I think I'll most probably just scrape as much as I possibly can and then call it done. I do really enjoy this concealer. It would be something I would get again. The next product I have is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. And my goal for this one is to use it 24 times because this was a new product into my collection and I have wanted to try this for a while. So I was excited that I could bring it into this project, but I don't want to finish it yet. I just want to see what I think to it. I'm not going to open it because it is pretty messy, but I have used this one 10 times for a total of 10 uses. So I have 14 more uses to go. I don't know whether I'm going to have the uses on this by next update. I think it just depends on how many times I wear makeup. I just used this for my under eyes. I did use it all over my face and I found I didn't like the way that it looked. It made my face look quite dry. So I have been using it on my under eyes. I do think it can make my under eyes look a little bit dry as well. So I'm not quite sure if I like loose powders yet. Please let me know below if there is one that you would recommend. I still enjoy my pressed powders, but yeah, 14 more uses to go on that one. The next product I have is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and my goal for this one is to finish it. So this is where I'm at with this one. Got a pretty big pan. I have used it 4 times for a total of 4 uses. I'm panning a lot of bronzers at the moment, so this one isn't getting a huge amount of love. But I'm not worried. I have until April next year to finish this. I would really like to see if I could try and get this done this year. That would be amazing if I could, but just by the end of this project I'd be happy. But yeah, 4 uses on that one. I do enjoy this bronzer. I then also brought another bronzer in for usage. So this is the Nabla Skin Bronzer in Ambre. So this is what it looks like, and I've just brought this one in for 24 uses. And I have used this one 2 times. So not a huge amount at the moment, but from the 2 uses I have used of this, I do like the way that this looks on my skin. I think by the time I get my 24 uses, I'll have a bit better of an idea as to what I think, because I think I've maybe used this once or twice before I brought it into this project, not a huge amount. So by my 24 uses I'll have a good idea what I think to that. The next product I have is my Gucci blush. This is in 01 Silky Rose. I absolutely love the packaging on this, and this is what it looks like. So I have used this one 4 times for a total of 4 uses, and I want to use this one 24 times as well. I am trying to use all of my blushes in all of my projects at the moment. which is why this one hasn't got a huge amount of use. But I'm pleased that I've even managed to use it 4 times, because I didn't know if I was even going to get any uses on it this update. So I'm pleased with that, and this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. I've been hurt before by buying like a more expensive brand and not really enjoying it. It's like the one I'm talking about is like the Dolce & Gabbana like face palette that I bought, that I'm just not the biggest fan of. It's not bad, but for the price I'm expecting to be wowed. I am wowed by this. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful blush, and I do not regret spending the money that I did on that one. And then I have my Benefit Dandelion Twinkle highlighter, and my goal for this one as well is to use it 24 times. I've not used it, this is newer in my collection, so I have used it 6 times for a total of 6 uses, and this is beautiful as well. A really, really beautiful subtle highlight. I think you would be able to build it up, but at the moment I'm not loving like a super intense highlight anyway. I like something a bit more natural, and this is definitely doing that. Really pretty. Do enjoy that one. The next product is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is one of my favourite setting sprays in my collection. I absolutely love it. I have this size, a bigger travel size, and also the full size. I just absolutely love it. My goal for this one is to finish it. I've used it 4 times this update for a total of 4 uses. I haven't marked this one actually, but as you can see, I am there. I will mark this one when I go back upstairs. I really only use this one at the moment when I'm travelling. I feel like I've got hair on my face. Sorry, I know it's really annoying. When I re-watch this, when I edit it, I'm always like, Sonia, stop touching your hair, stop touching your hair. But I feel like I've got hair on my face. I'm only using this one when I go travelling at the moment, because I'm trying to finish the Kat Von D setting spray I've had in my collection for a while, and it is taking forever. But I am using this one when I do go travelling, and absolutely love it. Holy grail, I would always recommend this to people. The next product I have is the Delilah lip liner. This one is in Pout. So my goal for this one is to finish it. This is how much I have left. This is a beautiful lip liner. It goes on so creamy. I'm wearing it underneath the lipstick that I'm going to talk about in a second. I am a big fan of this, and I think going forward, if I buy lip liners, I'm going to buy them where you can like retractable ones, because I just find from my experience the ones I have tried that are like this are much more creamier than the pencil ones. I will most probably buy more Charlotte Tilbury ones because I do love that formula as well, but this is absolutely beautiful. I do want, like I said, to finish this, and I've used it 12 times for a total of 12 uses, and this goes really well with a lot of the other lipsticks I'm panning at the moment as well. The next product is my MAC Mini in Well, and my goal is 24 uses on this because I've got so much product with this. I'm definitely not going to be able to finish it by April. I have used it 4 times for a total of 4 uses, so I have 20 more uses to go on this. I do find the lip products I've brought into this project I will use more towards the autumn winter time, so I might not have a huge amount of uses on them. I will most probably have a few uses on them each time, but I do think these would work better in those seasons. But I do like this lipstick. I think it's a beautiful colour. I wasn't actually sure before if colours like this suited me. I have really grown to love these type of shades on me. The next one I have is the Bobbi Brown Cranberry. So this is the other one I was saying I most probably won't use until autumn and winter, but I am wearing it today. And my goal for this one is 24 uses as well, and I've used it twice. So I haven't used it a huge amount at the moment. I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan of the formula of this. I have only used it 2 times overall, so I do want to use it a little bit more to see, but I don't feel like this is my favourite formula, but I will continue to keep using it. I'm trying to be a bit faster now because I really am losing the natural lighting that I want to film with. The next thing I have is my Fenty Beauty lip gloss in Champ Stamp Fantasy. And my goal for this one is to finish it. I have used it 6 times for a total of 6 uses. This has been in my work bag and I haven't taken it out. So for like the last few weeks, I haven't used this. So I'm gonna take it out of my work bag now and put it back upstairs, and I can start to use it a bit more often. But I do really enjoy Fenty Beauty lip gloss. It's one of my favourite formulas. The next product I have is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in Chocolate. Now, I absolutely love Laneige Lip Sleeping Masks. They're some of my favourite masks to use at night. This one is not my favourite. So this is where I'm at on it. It really does feel like I'm putting Nutella on my lips. And as much as I love like chocolate spread, not really what I'm going for when I'm going to bed. So I don't think this one would be one I would get again. I mean, if I were to get it in a set, I would use it, but the gummy bear one at the moment is my favourite. But yes, I need to tell you how many times I've used it. I've used it 9 times for a total of 9 uses, and I do want to finish that. Now let's move on to skincare, because that is all of the makeup products I use, which I'm really pleased with the amount I've used up to now. So for skincare, the first thing I have is the Black Tea Firming Overnight Mask. This is by Fresh. My goal is to finish this. I've used it 4 times for a total of 4 uses. This is what it looks like. I'm not the biggest fan of this, and that is a shame because I do usually like Fresh products. This is meant to be tea. It smells more like bananas to me, and this is also really sticky, and it's just not something I enjoy. I will finish this, but it wouldn't be something I would get again. So I'm using another mask 2 days of the week, and then this is the one I use the rest of the week. And the last thing for skincare at the moment, I didn't bring a huge amount of skincare into this project. Usually I bring in quite a bit of skincare, but I haven't this year just because I couldn't really find much in my collection that I could bring in for skincare. The last one is the Emma Hardy Purifying Pink Clay Detox Mask. And this is where I'm at on it, so I really don't have a lot left. I will most probably have this done by the end of the week, but I really needed to film this, to get it edited, to get it up for Wednesday. My skin at the moment is extremely sensitive in this area. So I'm finding when I'm using masks like this, it gets extremely irritated. I'm not the biggest fan of Emma Hardy products in general, from what I have tried. So I'll get my other use on this, but it wouldn't be something I would get again. The next product I have is the Faith in Nature Coconut Body Wash. So I have started to use some of my body washes now. I'm trying to use the larger sizes first and then use the smaller ones because I'll get through those faster. One thing I will say is I am going to be going away on a few holidays this year, so I will be taking my smaller travel size shower gels and stuff when I go away. My goal for this one is to finish it. It was all the way at the top and now I'm down to here, so I'm making really good progress on this. I have used it 5 times for a total of 5 uses. I've only recently just started to use this. This is okay. I find it lathers really well. I would actually buy this again if I saw it on a good deal, just not the coconut scent. I don't know if they do any other scents, but I do like that. And then last but no means least, I have a little mini perfume sample. So this is the Burberry Goddess perfume sample, and my goal is to finish this one. I've used it 2 times for a total of 2 uses. This is okay, not my favourite scent, but I will use this, but it won't be something I would put into a wish list or anything like that. But I think I'll have this one done by next update, and I think I do have another perfume sample in this project that I can then work on after that as well. So that is my update. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully the lighting is okay in this video, fingers crossed. I think next update I will have a few things out. I think definitely this product will be done. I will have my uses on this item. Potentially I will have this one done. Well, no, I will make sure I will have that one done. And maybe the concealer, maybe. But I think everything else I will still be working on. So I hope you did enjoy this. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and it would mean the absolute world to me if you could subscribe if you don't already. And until my next video, thank you for coming by. See you later.